Hi, my name is David Clark, and today I want to show you a little bit of things as far as preserving flowers. Maybe you received a gift in the mail, maybe you went for a prom and you want to save a corsage or just flowers from a special day. I'm going to show you some tricks as you actually put it back together again. This is all hand wired and taped. I'll show you some techniques on that. And that is a keepsake bouquet that you could be putting under glass, a glass cloche. You can mount these on the wall under shadow boxes. So I'm going to show you a couple little techniques that we use on our flowers here. Because we're working with a flower that has no stem, we have to put a stem back onto it again. This is a 24 gauge wire. I don't know if you can see it next to my shirt. There you go. You can see it in front of the flower like that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put a wire on this rose here. I just took it out of the silica gel. And again, you see how fragile it is on this side? That is kind of unavoidable, the way we have to hang on to it. So you take your wire and you fold it into a hairpin. Okay. And then what you do is you lay it on the stem, right like that, and you clip your thumb on the top of it just to hold it in place. I gotta rearrange something here. There we go. See that? And then you take the long wire and you go around a couple of times just to hold that in place. And that's a wired rose. This works for fresh flowers. It also works for the dried flowers. Then we do something that's called taping, okay? Wiring and taping. This is tape. It's floral tape. It's actually waxed crepe paper, okay? And it's sticky. It'll stick to itself. So if you watch what I'm going to do, you put the tape under the flower and you fold the top over. So you make a little flag on the side. I don't know if you can see that right there. You grab that and then you just start spinning your flower. You cover the wire and you spin it all the way down. In a flower shop, it can spin really, really quick, but if I go too fast, what's going to happen is I'm going to snap this flower head right off of here. So I'll just do the second one here so you can see it. And I just put it on and it keeps spinning. You have to make sure that this is in there and it feels like it slipped out. So what we have to do is rescue this rose so it stays on there. I'm going to take another wire. This is good to learn. And I'm going to insert it in the stem here, up in the top, going into it. So that it's right in the top like that. And I'm going to lay it alongside the existing wire. And I use my floral tape again, because you always want to cover your mechanics. See, I went around the top and I pinched it. And now I start spinning. And then it comes right down the stem like that. You see? You pull the stem, you pull the tape, and you just spin it like that. Oop, all the way to the end. So that's a wired and taped rose. I have 3 of those. You want to work in uneven numbers, like your 3s and your 5s. I'm going to use my glycerized leaf, probably a couple of those. Move the floral tape out of the way. Always keep your space clean, move your tools, move your flowers so you're not tripping over your hands. So you grab your large flower first, and then you grab your second flower. These are not quite dry yet. They were in the silica gel for 5 days, and they're not quite dry yet. They'll continue drying out here. See how I put that together? And you move your hand down. This is going to be a 3-flower corsage or cluster. See how it's done in the back. And then you take your rose leaf in the front. You put that on as a backing leaf. And you can take another one if you feel like it needs it and go underneath. You can also pick leaves off if you don't think you need it. So what I'm doing is I'm hiding the mechanics. You don't want to see the wires on this. You can put another wire around it to hold it if you want to, which is what I recommend doing because you don't want this to fall apart. So you put the wire on the stem underneath your thumb just to hold it together. And you come off to the side and you just go around a couple times. Okay, and that's enough. You don't have to put a lot of wire on. You want these things to be nice and light. And I use my little shears here. These are made for wires. They have little teeth in the back end. Okay. And that's not going to go anywhere now. Then we have to finish that off using our floral tape again. So I put it under the stem. It's got a little flag on the top. Right, show you again. Underneath. Take the flag on the top, it bends over. You fold your stem over first, and then you continue to spin it down all the way to the bottom to where you think it looks good. I don't like to leave a lot of long stems on mine unless I'm going to do some curling or decorative on it. And these use just regular wire cutters. And go down at the bottom and clip that off like that. It's about as long as you want. And then I continue to go around and spin. Then at the end you come back up again and you tear it off. And that is a finished corsage. You can take your stem and put a little decorative loop in it like that if you want to. Okay. Dried flowers are really coming back again. They're doing things with weddings, they're doing things with proms, they're doing things for anniversaries. And you aim your flower forward, and that would be your finished corsage. Dried flowers, dried roses. As you end up a beautiful keepsake that you can hand as a gift, you can keep under glass, you can put in a frame on your wall. So I hope you had fun today. I did. I'll see you soon.